we're gonna dive a bit into the Plex MES solution set. But before I do that, I wanted to kind of make sure that we all understand the importance of the MES solution, and it's the fact that it's a critical part of the entire Plex ERP solution, also referred to as the Plex Manufacturing Cloud. So at its center is the production hub, where we have an interface we call the control panel that best illustrates this. The control panel is a graphical UI where data is delivered to and collected from operators out on the shop floor. It's obviously highly configurable, touchscreen enabled, and easy to use by anyone on the shop floor. The key is its real-time nature and the ability to take data being delivered directly from operators through that control panel, allowing up-to-the-minute production schedules, work instructions, tooling and maintenance information, and even company bulletins come directly to the operator, paperlessly. As a result of our integration to our own ERP, Plex is well-suited to understand the business processes and data requirements of the enterprise layer. This knowledge results in integrations to external systems that are simple and easily maintained. On the screen, you see our solution architecture, which includes the critical components and integration platform, Plex Connect. This is the mechanism for Plex MES to communicate critical business information to and from business applications that typically live out in the ERP layer. Inside the Plex MES solution, you see a footprint with 3 pillars highlighting the strengths within production, inventory, and quality management. So, why Plex MES? When I talk about Plex, there are 3 consistent value propositions that apply to the entire suite, originating directly out of our MES solution. Control, or more specifically, production control. I'll take some time to dig into the key characteristics that ensure the manufacturing process is controlled based on the expectations of the enterprise. Connect, which ensures solutions and resources are connected throughout the enterprise. The Plex offering exceeds typical MES solutions, in part due to our goal of connecting a wider set of departments and employees. And finally, unlock, empowering people to improve your performance. I'll highlight a few key areas where Plex provides the opportunity to leverage IT and other resources to improve performance. This then enables manufacturers to make decisions quicker and easier to help transform their business. So over the next 20 minutes or so, I'll plan to tackle those 3 pillars one at a time, starting with controlling the shop floor. When I speak to controlling the shop floor, I refer to error-proofing the process through real-time production control. This leads to a high level of traceability, and due to the integrated quality solution, a process that ensures the quality of the product is at the forefront of that process. The tight integration of these 3 critical areas, production, inventory, and quality, is what ensures real-time production control is possible. Let me explain again using the context of that control panel. As I highlighted earlier, the control panel is the main user interface leveraged by the operators running the manufacturing process. This tool ensures the operator receives the critical operational data directly from appropriate departments, and through the operator's interactions with this tool, they're able to provide production data back to the business to help improve that decision process. So, what does real-time production control really mean? To me, the answer is, again, error-proofing your production process, essentially ensuring one source of the truth where the critical parts of the organization have control over the entire manufacturing process. So planning and scheduling owns and controls the correct job is ran. Engineering ensures the correct material is used throughout the process. The maintenance and tooling departments owns and controls that the work center is ready to run production as designed. Even the quality department ensures the product is produced as expected through enforcing the appropriate quality inspections throughout that process. All done through a simple user interface used by the operator running that particular machine. The results, finished goods that are built on time for the business and adhere to expectations defined. Enable quicker responses to contain issues. Confidence in the data will translate into more confidence in decisions. And not to be diminished, but everything you do is captured in Plex forever. So you have a paperless paper trail of accountability and compliance for continuous improvement. I feel high-resolution traceability is a positive byproduct of controlling that manufacturing process. By using the tool appropriate for the business, you're able to build a trace tree specific to that manufacturing steps throughout the process. Inventory received into Plex contains critical information from where it originated and is at the beginning of the process. As this serialized inventory is moved throughout the plant, you have a resolution to the critical steps it completed throughout its journey. When, where, and by whom was it received, inspected, or moved? What locations did it move to? And even more importantly, what production activity is allowed based on its current genealogy? This control provides confidence in the inside of the serialized containers are upstream and downstream to the genealogy of this container. The traceability really can go on and on, but ultimately giving you the visibility to information collected throughout the entire process. And of course, the data can be represented in many different formats, depending on the level of inquiry. What is shown here at the top is a traceability tree, which is a great tool to quickly contain any compliance issues as they may arise. Prior to implementing Plex, most companies we see use a documented-based process that creates a paper-driven system that satisfies the certification requirements, but does nothing to improve their business. In fact, the inefficiencies around manually implementing these documents that are critical to your quality operations cannot be understated. It's a disintegrated process. In contrast, Plex is a digital solution that operates from a single central database. There are so many people and processes involved in operationalizing quality that without a single source of the data, it is impossible to sustain and maintain a quality process that will result in profitability. So documentation is actually live data accessible by the customer through a customer portal. Unless the customer requires copies, there is no need to ever print anything. The required core documents are stored in Plex and are accessible at any time from any device, anywhere the quality manager needs them. These documents are actually data-driven components of the system. So the specifications drive the FMEAs that drive the control plans and the routings, coming directly from engineering to support all of production control. Audits become easier. Check sheets are not only digital, but derivatives coming directly from control plans, and in fact are automatically created. But perhaps the biggest differentiator over any other system is that these documents actually control production operations. The routing will specify exactly what material is needed for each job. When the operator tries to load improper material or material that has been flagged as non-compliant, Plex won't let them proceed. This error proofing can eliminate a lot of potential errors that would otherwise not be caught by other systems. Check sheets are driven by the control plan, so if the control plan calls for an inspection every 15 minutes, the operator cannot proceed with production until they complete the check sheet. As we'll see later, the measurements entered into the check sheets become data available for analysis within our production analytics offering. So the benefits of controlling the shop floor are summarized into 3 key categories we discussed. These benefits are realized by the enterprise through increased production performance, increased inventory accuracy, and truly operationalizing the quality process throughout manufacturing. Now let's turn our attention on how Plex MES can improve operational and financial visibility. It starts simply by the breadth and depth of the solution, which allows a seamless connection between employees, departments, and operations in a way that doesn't overburden your operators or operations. With the amount of data we manage, we see an ever-increasing opportunity to provide increased visibility and insight for manufacturing enterprises. We have over 1,800 manufacturing facilities using Plex MES to run their business every day, generating a significant number of transactions directly from running critical plant operations. Transactions like jobs and work orders, resources and timesheets, maintenance, tooling, production performance and activity. The list is quite extensive, which points directly to the expanded footprint a Plex MES solution can also provide, allowing the enterprise to maintain one version of the truth across many areas of the business, which wouldn't typically be covered by your standard MES. Areas like EDI, maintenance, tool manufacturing and management, even quality management to the depth that Plex has taken it. The extensive footprint allows you to connect your manufacturing operations like never before. To me, connected manufacturing is all about leveraging these solutions to bring your critical departments together through a unified voice. The dispatch of scheduled jobs an operator interacts with is maintained and set by your planning department. Inventory track and trace is maintained throughout the system to be a resource for making critical decisions and controlling the process. Engaging the production process with other departments like maintenance and tooling ensures your jobs are executed in a reliable and predictable way. Incorporating inline process controls defined and maintained by quality ensures the production meets expectations, driving finished good product that is produced to specification at the right time. Plex MES captures the data crucial during this process to help ensure the entire enterprise has a production activity in order to make timely decisions and run analytics in real time, as we all know, on a modern cloud platform that is accessible from anywhere. But the key is to provide that level of detail without overburdening your operators and operations. We believe part of that solution is untethering your workforce, empowering your shop floor personnel to make decisions through context-based solutions and devices. It's important for a system this powerful to be a step forward for all levels of the organization and allow your shop floor personnel to be more productive, not less. However, it's equally important to provide these solutions without significant capital expenditures. As you can see here on this slide, Plex MES is geared to empowering operators by running on nearly any type of device, from your most basic off-the-shelf solutions like an Apple iPod to a full-blown purpose-built piece of hardware. This fact allows manufacturers to pick their own hardware path and implement at scale. In fact, the pictures at the bottom right are actually Plex customers. One using a simple iPod coupled with a Honeywell sled to implement a cost-effective scanner. These customers are a testament to the fact these solutions can be implemented using the core strengths of the device without any support from Plex. The benefits of connecting the business are summarized into 3 key areas: These benefits are realized by the enterprise through extended solutions, not typically part of the MES, increased departmental engagement and visibility, and deployments that increase user productivity. Finally, let's dive into the third key component, centered around empowering your employees. Empowerment begins with the ability to focus on what's important, allowing key resources to support agility within the business through visibility on how the enterprise is performing. The first step in unlocking your potential is deploying your resources in a highly effective manner. As you know, Plex is a cloud-based solution where many typical IT tasks are no longer a burden to the enterprise. This allows you to redeploy critical IT assets to support the performance of the operations, freeing up resources and capital to invest in the devices and machines running the shop floor to become smarter and more connected. This growth, focused on the Internet of Things and digital transformations, will foster new opportunities that require a high level of cooperation between IT and OT groups. Our cloud solution enables the refocus of these IT resources. Connectivity on the shop floor will also drive additional data captured directly at that manufacturing moment, exposed by smart machines and devices. These foster additional insights to improve performance that will in part require new types of resources to leverage that data. In addition to removing the IT burden of running and maintaining the system across your enterprise, Plex empowers your business analysts to configure the system, not customize it. Embedded in the core framework of Plex are opt-in settings that can be used to configure and enforce particular business processes. Because of the Plex platform, the entire enterprise can be configured and optimized to support the business needs from one central place. Security is managed easily across multiple departments, divisions, and plants. Business processes are tailored specific to the industry and manufacturing process for each individual plant. Even localization requirements, languages, and user-specific options allow the user experience to be intuitive and productive. Manufacturing itself is changing, driven by innovation and constantly changing customer demands and expectations. So speed, agility, and shortened response times are all becoming requirements for manufacturing leadership. This warrants access to a complete and comprehensive analytical solution that you can rely on. At Plex, we have leveraged the data produced throughout the manufacturing process, production information coming directly from those machines, inventory trace information, labor, quality, maintenance. Again, the list can go on, but the fact is the same. The data produced by the operators and devices interacting with Plex is fed into a powerful analytical engine you see here. This tool gives you the ability to view critical manufacturing information to make decisions across your plant or your enterprise from any location at any time. As I believe you have seen, the manufacturing analytical package is configured for an individual need, allowing you to determine not only what data you would like to see, but how you want to see it presented. Finally, the benefits of our last pillar aimed at unlocking your potential are summarized again into three key categories. They're realized by the enterprise through the ability to redeploy existing assets to more value-added activity, allowing the business to stay agile to the changing business requirements and production information it's receiving, and finally, leveraging the key data produced throughout the process to build indicators that highlight how the business is performing and what areas may need additional focus.